Good evening, collective. I hope you are doing well this evening. Just wanted to stop on here real quick and get a read going. My dog freaked out for a while there, so I just decided to start the recording over. What we have in the central energy, we have something, somebody wants to move forward. They want to, the chariot and the upright, they want to move forward. They want toward freaky sex, towards somebody that they had freaky sex with, perhaps. Um, they maybe they met them while they were dating on the dating scene in a in sometime in the past, and they want to reconcile because they're wanting to reconcile. So it could be perhaps somebody that they had dated in the past that they had sex with. They want to reconcile with this person, but there's difficult decisions. They're kind of avoiding it. Um, they're in their head. They are thinking about making a proposal to this person, suggesting that they think they love them, talking about in the past, how there was domestic disharmony and a broken family, struggling relationships. We weren't able to get together in the past. Please forgive me. They see you as an empress, an abundant, nurturing, fertile feminine, who is very accomplished, and you've gone through a lot of challenges, and you have evolved in a good way, and you've advanced and overcame your challenges, and they are intending on offering you marriage. It could be that it could be that you don't know who this person is, or that you have not thought of this person in so long that it seems like you don't know him. But whoever it is a King of Wands, a natural leader, a visionary, an entrepreneur, somebody who's overcome his own challenges. He's been focused on his career. He's a blocked caller. So it could be somebody that you blocked, that you didn't want to have anything to do with. And now he wants to move forward into your world with these memories in mind. But what they're thinking about is they've got a lot of disappointment and regret in their own life. They're exhausted and burnt out, and they're stagnant and restless. They've been proven to be a liar about this engagement. They want to come and offer this marriage, but this engagement, they're a liar. They're lying about it. They don't really want to get married. They just want to get in the energy and the life of the Empress. They just want to take advantage of what she has going for her. It could be that you met this person online, through online dating, but this person is kind of operating Ace of Swords in the reverse, kind of a little confused, chaotic, clouded judgment. In the hopes and fears, there's the Emperor, who's a respectful leader, a father figure, offers protection. He's got the ghosting card here, so it could be that this Emperor, perhaps this father figure, who may be the father of this Empress here, or it could be that he is her actual spiritual partner. And it could be that he is ensuring that this King of Wands, who's trying to come forward to the Empress, that is being blocked. And so this Emperor is making sure that this King of Wands doesn't get with the Empress. Father figure. Could be a father figure. Could be the actual partner of the Empress. Like the Empress is just sitting here doing her own thing, and he's over here like, yeah, I see you over there doing your own thing, and I see this guy coming up, and he's wanting to approach you, and he's like, no, I'm going to make sure that he's ghosted, so we're going to see that he gets blocked. And this King of Wands, anyway, now he's very restless and he's burnt out. He's got no direction. He's acting with a disregard for consequences, and he's not ready to commit. But he wants to lie about it. He wants to lie about it. So he wants to lie about the engagement. He wants to say that he's intending to marry, but he honestly isn't ready to commit. So he just is here for the freaky sex and whatever energy that he can pilfer off of this magnificent powerhouse of a feminine. Okay, so that's where we're at. We're caught up with that. So again, we have a masculine wanting to move forward. He's got freaky sex on the mind. Um, it's like he wants to come into the space. He wants to come into the space of this feminine. She's over here all by herself, just doing her own thing, but he wants to come in there. And it could be that there's some females that are gossiping about this, that they know who he is, and it could be that there's a lot of secrets that he perhaps shared with them about this freaky sex. This freaky sex. Yeah, so he's probably wanting to get in there, and he just wants to attach to the energy through sex so that he could utilize the energy to do whatever it is he wants to do. And so he's going to come in and he's going to say, hey, remember me? We dated some time ago and I wasn't ready for a commitment then. I want to reconcile. Let us try to date. But he's probably been watching you and he sees everything that all the challenges that you've overcome. And so now he wants to come in and he wants to tap into that energy, that strength. It could be that somebody's daydreaming, somebody's longing. It could be that him coming forward and mentioning this, wanting reconciliation, wanting to date. It could have you daydreaming about that freaky sex that you guys once shared together. I don't know. But this person wants to come in and offer a proposal of marriage, and he wants to say, I think I love you, but we've already determined that that's a lie. So it looks like the Empress is just going to detach. I don't know. Maybe she understands that it's just a game, you know. Maybe she's thinking about this. She's daydreaming about that, and he's like, I think I love you, and she's like, yeah, I'm just gonna clear my mind and detach from this. And he's like, remember all those years ago, you know, when we had the Ten of Cups, you know, but everything was misaligned. We weren't ready. We had different values, and you know, can you forgive me for whatever happened at the breakup, you know? So he was overwhelmed and guilty for whatever it was that he did, for sure. But his intention is to come towards this Empress and offer marriage. He's going to say she's irreplaceable. He's a King of Wands who's been blocked by the Empress. It could be that the Empress has blocked him. Or it could be that the Emperor over here has ensured that he be blocked. He neglected the Empress, and so, yeah, he doesn't get to come around. He doesn't get access. So there's a lot of regret and disappointment. They're exhausted and burnt out. They've been found out to be a liar about this engagement. They still want to have a conversation about this. They still want to talk about it. But there is confusion and clouded judgment. There could be this online dating, like, it could be disagreements online, you know, about this online dating thing. The Emperor is making sure that the King of Wands is getting ghosted, it looks like. Something about chemistry here. Somebody's unpredictable, not ready to commit. but it's too late to take action. Alrighty then, so we have a fella who wants to come forward. He's thinking about freaky sex that he had with a woman that he dated uh, some time ago. Um, it could be, so there's a lot of gossip going on right now. He sees her in her by herself in her own space, and there's a lot of secrets and gossip going on. He sees maybe that she's successful, that she's been successful in whatever she's doing, and he's envious of that. So he wants to come and get into it. He's like, hey, I see that you've been successful, and he's like, yeah, now I want to come in and get into it. So he's like, there were some different difficult decisions. I was weighing my options. I've been thinking about you a lot. Let's reconcile. I want to start dating you. And um, and it could be that it's because he's seeking some sort of freedom that he thinks he can latch onto by being involved with whatever you have going on in your life. You went separate ways. So now he wants to come in, he wants to offer this proposal, he wants to say, I think I love you, but you're detached. You're like, I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. You're like, I don't want to have anything to do with this. You're just focusing on the lighter side of stuff. I mean, he's like, it seems like he's being very forward. Like he's coming in from, like, this is from the past. He's got in his head about this freaky sex you guys had. Maybe in the past you partied together. Maybe you used to party, and when drunk or high or whatever, you guys had this freaky sex, and he's thinking about that, and he wants to come and he wants to latch onto that because he sees that perhaps he was doing things against you in this space, but you survived everything. Maybe you dated him in the past and he didn't think that he was going to get anywhere with you. So it could be that he bailed on you. You went different ways. And he sees that you've got your freedom and he wants some of that because he's still working really hard. He's very envious of what you've got going on. You're detached. You've got humor in your life. And he's got shattered dreams and shattered relationships, and he's been found guilty. He's overwhelmed and he wants forgiveness. His life is messed up and he wants you to make it better for him. He wants you to give him happiness. He wants you to make him happy because he's miserable. And he wants freaky sex, and he wants to be happy. And he wants your energy because you're the Empress. Of course he thinks you're irreplaceable. You're the Empress. You're very courageous. You made it through whatever it was that he's been watching, that he's now coming after, that he neglected. But and it looks like you blocked him. He's a king of wands, so he's a successful person. But it could be that he's full of doubt. You blocked him, or this emperor did. It could be this emperor is your spiritual, like your spirit partner. And it could be that he knew that this person was coming forward and he blocked him, or made sure that he would be blocked, because this is, so now this person is in regret. They're exhausted, they're burnt out, they've been found out to be a liar, they don't really want to get engaged. There's conversation being had about it. His inability to accept, he can't accept the things, he can't accept the fact that he's been discovered to be a liar about this engagement. He's rethinking an idea. He's got clouded judgment. He's confused. With this online dating, there's a lot of disagreements. Something they did, they acted very disciplined in something. And maybe they're coming under judgment for something and they're seeking forgiveness. Maybe they're going to learn, maybe they acted very brutally. Maybe they acted in a brutal manner to cause chaos for somebody who was very empathetic. And the emperor saw this. Maybe the ghosting pit is, maybe the emperor saw what was going on behind the scenes. The emperor saw that there was no balance, and that this so-called chemistry was causing a bunch of grief, or is going to cause a bunch of grief. There's there's failure. There's no balance, or there's failure to balance. Somebody's very reckless and unfocused. They're not ready to commit, and it's too late. They're running out of time. They just ran out of time, and there's going to be a change now. So it looks like somebody from your past, maybe you shared secrets with this somebody, I don't know, and there was a lot of gossip, and maybe that you shared secrets with this person and they gossiped about it and left you alone in this space. Maybe they were just there with you for the freaky sex, but you were opening up your heart and you shared secrets, and then they gossiped about it. They want to come forward to you because they see that you're successful and they're envious of it. There's adjudication on the distant horizons. They're trying to avoid it. So there are challenges to come in to gain their freedom. They have to come in and they have to reconcile with you. So they're going to be like, hey, I'm daydreaming about you. I'd like to start dating you. They want to come up with some excuses about why they did you dirty in the past. They don't want to be concerned, or they don't want to show concern about this, or they don't want to really perhaps tell you the truth. They don't want to let you know that they've been working hard on something, that they're coming forward. They want to offer this proposal of marriage. They want to say, I think I love you. Maybe you think it's humorous. You're detached. Um, it's not working on you. It's not working on you. So in the past, it could be that you lived together, that you were lovers, and that it could be that you thought you were happy, but there was shattered dreams. There's shattered dreams here. It could be that he was addicted to freaky sex, and it could be that he went and was, unfaithful. You were lovers in this house. He shattered the dreams. He was unfaithful. Now he's overwhelmed and feeling guilty, and he's asking for forgiveness because he's remembering the happiness that you shared together. He was unfaithful. And now he wants to offer marriage to you because he sees that you're an empress. He thinks that you're irreplaceable. You're very courageous. Something about sudden wealth. It could be that he knows that in the future you've got this sudden wealth coming, and he doesn't want you to know about it, but he knows about it. And so he's going to come and love bomb you. He's going to say, hey, I would like to offer you marriage. You're very courageous, after all of this, blah, blah, blah. You stood up and did this. You detached and held yourself together, and, they want to marry you now because they see that you are this woman who can overcome so many obstacles, and you're very fertile, and you're all feminine, and you're very nurturing and action oriented. And in the near future, this person is a king of wands, so he wants to overcome challenges, and he's career focused. He's a visionary. He wants to come in as a natural leader, and he wants to connect with this empress here. He neglected and caused doubt in her, and she blocked him. So that's in the near future. So whatever it was, maybe he comes in and he offers her marriage. Love bombs are in all of this, but in the near future it didn't work out because he neglected something, and he caused doubt, and he caused himself to get blocked. Or maybe he's blocking somebody. There's a marriage here in the near future. So there's a marriage. He's intending a marriage here, and in the near future there's a marriage, but there's somebody, doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. So somebody is releasing the need to know all the answers. So they're taking a leap of faith. Neglected. I failed to give you what you need. So, and blocked caller. It could be that maybe they're blocking somebody. They are blocking a call. They're blocking a warning coming in for the Empress, trying to stop this or something. I don't know. Somebody wants to have a conversation, and it could be that he's blocking this person. This person that he had an affair with, maybe? This person, that he had an affair with. So now he wants to marry the Empress, but here in the near future, he's got this other person wanting to have conversations, or he's thinking about it. This is the lens he's looking through. So he wants to have conversation with this other person still that he had the affair with. But he sees the success of this Empress, and he wants to marry it because he wants to attach himself to the success and the wealth and the abundance that this Empress has earned for herself. But he still wants to have an affair with this woman. He's a liar about the engagement. He's not able to accept the fact that he can't change. He can't change the way this is. If he wants what the Empress has, he has to connect to her. But he doesn't. He's interested in this freaky sex. He's not about heart love. He's about freaky sex. So it's somebody wanting to play games, you know. He wants to come in and love bomb the Empress and marry her, but he's still having conversations. He still longs to hear the voice of this other woman. Of this other woman. He still longs to hear the voice of this other woman. In the environment, somebody's open to seeing both sides of the situation, but it's confused and it's a brutal situation. There's chaos. There's the online dating with the false person. There's disagreements, and somebody's very disciplined in what they're doing. Whatever they're doing, they're under judgment for it, and they're seeking forgiveness. They want forgiveness for it. This Emperor is here ghosting these people. Like maybe they can't gain an audience with this Emperor. This chemistry, this freaky sex or whatever, it's brought a bunch of grief, and it's brought failure to the balance and poverty to this person. So this person who is cheating on the Empress with this this mature woman, and this false person, he's in poverty. He's in poverty. That's why he wants to marry the Empress, because she's a very successful person, and he's in poverty. And so he wants to marry her so he can latch onto her wealth and her success, but he still wants to have this freaky sex with these other people. Restless and burned out. He's not ready to commit. It's too late to take any action. There will be change. There's there's in regard to child, or there's a new beginning. There's change and there's new beginning. Games people play. So we have a masculine who's coming forward to this feminine. He sees her as successful. He's envious of her success. He's really into freaky sex, and he sees her in her own space. And there's a lot of gossip. There's these feminines in his space, gossiping about the secrets maybe that the Empress told him at some point. He's under adjudication in the distant horizons, and he's trying to avoid something. So he wants to come and he wants to offer a vow, or he's under adjudication in the future because of a vow that he made. And it could be that he's wanting to get out of it, or he thinks it the way that he can get out of his situation, that his adjudication, his karma, or whatever this is, that if he comes and he commits to this Empress, if he makes a vow, if he commits to her, that he'll get the reward of her success, that he'll be able to dream sweetly, he'll have freedom, you know, he won't have any concerns if he can get with her because she's a very successful person. He wants to come in and offer a proposal of marriage. I think I love you, but you're detached. You're focusing on the lighter side of things. You're not this person who's constantly working on strategy, but this person is. This masculine is. He wants to come in and he wants to work you like a project. You were together in the past, so this is somebody you knew. You lived together in a house. You were lovers, and there were shattered dreams. He was unfaithful. He was unfaithful, and he wanted forgiveness. He was definitely caught red-handed. He's guilty. He wants forgiveness. He's like, you are my happiness. You are my happiness, and it could be that you are. Maybe you are his happiness. He's just into freaky sex. Perhaps that he'll live and learn, maybe if he falls into a trap or something. Maybe he fell into a trap, and that's what caused him to live and learn. But there's no sudden wealth, or he doesn't want this Empress to know that there is going to be sudden wealth in her future. He wants to be in alliance, or he wants to get himself in her life. He wants to offer marriage. And it's all because she's successfully endured whatever challenges she had to endure. And yeah, he wants to marry her. But it's a curse. He just wants to curse her. He wants to marry her so that he can curse her. Because he's protesting her. Could be that he comes into an accident. Could be that he has an accident. There's confusion and cloud of judgment. They're coming for somebody online dating with this false person. They're coming after somebody who has empathy. This Empress has empathy. But she has somebody coming to her aid, and these ones are undergoing judgment. They acted very disciplined in whatever it was that they were pulling here. And there was a lot of disagreements, but they're under judgment, and now they're seeking forgiveness. The Emperor is here, is ghosting. Ghosting. So like he's ignoring somebody. He won't give audience to somebody. This person whose chemistry, whose lustful, freaky sex needs have brought grief and a failure to the balance and harmony of things. So this Emperor is ghosting this one, and they're going to be suffering poverty. And the Emperor gains. Maybe the Emperor, I don't know, let's see. So there's a new start, a new beginning. Somebody's really restless. They're not ready to commit. There's no time left to take any action. There's change. Somebody has been being puppeted. It's a puppet. Somebody has been sent intentionally in to try to disrupt the life of this Empress, so that they could marry her and then curse her with a bunch of inadequacy, neglect her, and cause doubt in her, and then block her. Yeah, this is King of Wands. He wants to curse her, but he's a puppet. He's a puppet that's going through withdrawal. It could be that he's on overload for something because he lost something and he's very stressed out. It could be that he's lost his sight, like maybe he doesn't have access to information or people that he once did. He's hiding the evidence of something. Um, yeah, and he's still at the ready to come here and make this promise, you know. Well, boy, he really wants in this emperor's life, but he really wants to go have this freaky sex with these other people too. Yeah, he's addicted to something, and he's having withdrawals. It could be maybe he has a sex addiction. It could be that. That's happens to people. But he wants to be with a successful woman. He wants to be tied to a successful woman so that he can have a certain lifestyle, and then he wants to go and have freaky sex with whomever he wishes to have freaky sex with. So he wants security, but he wants to play too. He's gonna hit you hard, man. I think I love you. I want to marry you. Online dating. There's an engagement here. Child. Vow. A barrier keeps him from his goal. He's to seek a union of mind and spirit, but a temptation leads him astray. So I feel as though his intuition is telling him strongly to be with the Empress. He knows he wants to marry the Empress. He thinks he loves her, and I think this is genuine. He really loves the Empress. Or at least this is what he wants to portray to the Empress. Because up here we have him being a puppet. So it's like he's being a puppet. Somebody's sending him in to do this, to try to latch onto the Empress. Somebody found out a person from her past that is perhaps in allegiance with them, and they said, "Hey, we need you to go wrap this one up." And so he's coming in, and he's creating this strategy to try to bust into this woman's life who's detached from it all, and she's living life. She's living life and from a joyous state. And he wants to come in and interrupt that. He wants to put his energy in that. He says your secrets are safe, but that's a lie because up here, they told your secrets. Where was that? Yeah, your secrets. They told your secrets. They're gossiping about your secrets. So he's like, I think I love you. Your secrets are safe with me. He's definitely love bombing you. You got serendipity. Bright and new prospects are on the horizon. This man fell into his own trap. He couldn't, control himself. So you exited. His intention is to bind you into a contract in order to gain rejuvenation and fulfillment. They want to marry you and put a curse on you so that you stop protesting. The satire, revelry, and indulgence. They want to have a party on your energy. They want to have a party on all of this that you have earned for yourself. They want to come in and they want to dominate it, and they want to curse it so that you can't enjoy it. They want to cause an accident. They want to cause an accident. This mature woman wants to cause an accident for you. This man is a liar about this to go and have freaky sex with this younger woman, and he can't accept reality. His imagination clouds his judgment. He's like, he can't stop. He's got his head in the clouds. He could be addicted. You know, to there's a problem there, obviously. So it looks like the Empress is going to get aid. She's a very empathic person. She's getting aid here. This false person who's been involved in online dating or doing something around online dating, causing disagreements with online dating. Very disciplined. It could be her job to do stuff to get in there and cause these disruptions with these scenarios. I don't know. So, in the environment, so we got this empathic woman who is receiving kindness. It could be this curse, you know, that they put on her through this marriage. If I don't know, honey, I'm hoping you don't get married to this person because they want to put a curse on you so that you stop protesting, so that you stop um, drawing attention to stuff. So it looks in the environment that you're empathic, you're going to be receiving aid. These people were causing you confusion, they were clouding your judgment, and they were causing chaos in your life through this online dating. Or maybe that's where you met them, this false person, and you've got disagreements. They were acting very disciplined against you. They figured they could accomplish anything they set their mind to, meaning they could get you in this marriage and they could dominate your energy and your success that they're so envious of. They're under judgment. They're seeking forgiveness. It looks like you're the queen, love and prosperity. So you're going to be getting this aid. You're an empathic. You're getting this aid, and your surroundings will undergo a transition. In the hopes and fears, we got the Emperor here. He's a father figure. He's a protector. He's coming in and he's ghosting these people. You will receive gain. The chemistry, this guy who's just thinking with, you know, just it's all about the physical interaction, you know, it's causing him grief. And it failed. All this freaky sex that he's been having, it failed to bring him balance, and he's going to be suffering poverty. Forces beyond his control have intervened. So whatever it is that he's been doing here, whoever it is has been puppeting him, trying to get into this new beginning, you know, it's time. They're going to be receiving a change. There's no more time. They ran out of time. So they can't do anything here. Or it could be that this marriage is cursed. It could be that this marriage that he is offering you is cursed. And it could be that your friends and family and spirit are protesting it. They're trying to let you know that he's just about revelry and indulgence. He wants to come in, he wants to act like a big leader, and he wants to enjoy your success that he's so envious of. So there's true love and fidelity here in the outgoing energy. So it's like he's puppeted. He's not ready to commit. He's going to be experiencing change. It's too late for him to take action. He's very restless, unfocused, disregard for consequences. But there is this new beginning, and it is love. And I don't. This could be for the Empress for sure, because there's the Emperor here who's getting gain, and then there is the Empress here who's irreplaceable with the marriage. It could be that the Emperor is going to pop right in there once this playing field is all cleared out. He gets closer and closer to the outcome, it looks like. So we've got justice in the outgoing energies. So we've got justice, fairness, and balance is going to be restored. Cause and effect. Cause and effect are in play. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. We have a new love. Yeah, so we got new love coming in. There is new love, true love, and fidelity here. So as soon as this energy of these puppeted masculines clears out, And the Emperor is here, making certain that it happens. There will be love and fidelity, a new beginning, new love for this Empress. She will be getting her kingdom marriage, it looks like. But these ones are coming in, they're trying to get in there. You know, they want to offer it, they want it so bad, but they're false people, they're liars. They're into this freaky sex, but they want to latch on to this Empress so bad. They're going to come in and they're going to try to woo her. Anyhow, there will be a reunion with this Empress and her Emperor. Um, Blame is here, and it says, I accept responsibility for my well being, and a message of concern and withdrawal. So it could be that these ones are knowing and seeing that, justice. I accept responsibility for my well being and a message of concern and withdrawal. So it could be that these ones, the justice that is served is that they experience this poverty, and maybe they have to stop playing games. I don't know. Anyway, justice is served, new love is coming on the horizons, and I feel that is for the Empress, which is you collective. And there's going to be this wonderful reunion. As soon as this energy and all this gossip and all these secrets and all this fooling around and freaky sex, as soon as all this is cleared out, you're detached. You're like, I'm detached from this, and you're finding it. It is like, this is humorous, um, this is humorous, okay? You remember the past. You remember the past. You remember what happened. You're not going to commit yourself to that. Why would you? But there is a commitment coming, and the Emperor is right here, and he's holding the game. Forces beyond your control intervene. Now these ones, they're being stopped. They're not going to be able to come in and attach to your new cycle, Empress. You've got new love coming in. These ones are being cleared out. They're not ready to commit to anybody. They're burnt out. They're unpredictable. They have a disregard for consequences. They have no direction. They're unfocused. They're just a little puppet. They don't really think for themselves. They just do. They just act. And they're all about freaky sex. It's all about material stuff. It's all about sex. It's all about the lower chakras. It's all about the lower chakras for them. Okay. But you got love and prosperity coming to you, Queen. And your surroundings will undergo a transition. Okay. You've got aid coming to you. You don't have to worry about it. You're receiving empathy. You're receiving empathy. That's in the environment. Everybody can see it. And the Emperor is right here. The hopes and fears Emperor is right here. He's delivering the hand of fate. And he's ghosting these people. And I don't know what ghosting means. It could be that ghosting means he's going to unalive them, or he's going to give them he's going to ghosting them. He's going to make it so that people don't notice them anymore, that they become invisible. They're going to be in poverty, they're going to be in grief, and that the people won't even they're going to be a failure. People won't even want anything to do with them. That's ghosting. They're going to be ghosted. They were given a timeline, and they didn't want to stop playing the game. Anyhow, Empress, when your ex comes floating back into your life and wanting to marry you, think long and heavy about it and carefully consider the situation. You're very intelligent. You're an empress. You've been through it. You've surpassed many, many challenges, and you did so with courage. They know you're irreplaceable. They know you're marriage material, but not because of love. They don't want to love you. They just want revelry and indulgence. Anyhow, I hope that this helps you, and I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you happiness. I wish you peace. Thank you.